And we are live. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about the delay. I was having trouble. I think my USB extender is going bad, so my camera kept disconnecting. I got it figured out now. Welcome in. I'm so glad that everyone's here. We're gonna get right into it. It's been a hot minute. I was gonna do Resident Evil, but I kind of missed just talking and ranting for a little bit. There's been a lot of stuff going on that I want to talk about. And then also just kind of wanting to catch up with you guys on how you guys are doing. We'll get back to gaming. Gaming is an important part of this channel, but really the reason I started this channel in the first place was to have a place to rant and talk. Thank you, Dan. And so we're gonna do that because I would need to rant and talk. But yeah, I'm glad that I'm here. I just dropped my Gray Knight off my desk. That was not supposed to happen. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna get caught up with chat. We're gonna say hi to everybody. We're gonna be quick about this. I'm gonna be quicker about saying hi to chat because sometimes it takes like almost an hour to 45 minutes because I read everything. I'm just gonna skim through. If I see any important or pertinent questions, I'll say something about it. And yes, I'm still dealing with a fucking cough. Still here. All right. To start, Naruto the 7th says, hello. First one in chat. First one here. You know what that means.
Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through.
Just let your soul go, baby.
Feeling oh so silky smooth.
Just let it shine through.
Just let your soul glow.
Thank you for being here, Naruto the 7th. Second up says, holy fuck, says, just ate a whole jar of peanut butter and I'm a little worried about what's going to happen. What's probably going to happen is you're going to shit peanut butter. It's going to be real sticky, but our prayers are with you, man. Our prayers are with you. Naruto the 7th says, hello, Epic Mike. I hope you're well. And I hope you and everyone in the chat is having a good week. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a good start to the week. So Deal of History says, Epic Mike, hello. How are you doing tonight? Be blessed. Just hit 629 subs. My brother is slowly getting better. I just did my 3rd interview yesterday. It's starting to get easier to do those. Hell yeah. Steel leg of history. I'm glad, man. Love to hear it. Keep grinding. Don't give up. Keep doing your thing. Very proud of you, man. Phantom Turd Ferguson says 4th. Mike's amputated foot. I don't have an amputated foot. I have both feet. Says sup, everyone. Oh my God. Sorry, just Darkside filled you there. Brimstone says 6th. What's going on, Brimstone? Damn, the Sugarfoot must have gotten really bad. Oh my God. Steel Leg of History, member for 8 months. Says, I hope one day to be able to meet you in person so I can thank you in person or talk to you on a stream so I can thank you for all your kindness. That's very, very, very kind. And I would love that. I'm sure it'll happen. I don't know if you're going to the Vegas meetup. If you are, I'll probably see you there. All right, let me get through this. Mike's amputated foot. Apollo Monopoly says, it's Epic Mike time. What's going on, Apollo Monopoly? I'm so hungover. This Pedialyte is saving my brain. Yeah, gotta stay hydrated, man. That's important. Vex Fears says, time for a Cespinage quality stream. Yeah, there's a little Cespinage. Yes. Industry Rabbit says, hey, hello. What's going on, Industry Rabbits? Lost Haven. Forhana. Is that what you said? Forhana? Seal Like History says, I was able to do another stream the other day with someone and they interviewed me. It's getting easier to do. I'm not feeling anxious anymore. Thanks. You all be blessed. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's awesome. Congratulations, bro. Keep doing your thing. Really Old Movie says, sup, everyone. I'll be back on memberships at some point. I have to save some money for now. In the meantime, Meek, please don't kill any more dogs. Think of the poor children. That's wild. Really Old Movies, I'm just glad that you're here and checking in, bro. You never have to send in money. You never have to send in memberships. I'm just glad that you're here. I'll do my best on the dogs. Barry Jones says, time to go mobile. I'm like, time to go mobile. What's going on? Clown Pill says he's alive. I am alive. Just been very busy. And my sleep has been fucked. So I haven't been able to I haven't been up late as I need to be, as late as I need to be to do streams. Doesn't matter now because I'm back. So, and you guys made my, listen, real quick. You guys made my birthday the birthday stream. As much as I don't like Mortuary's Assistant because it's very scary, you made my birthday stream awesome. There was a ton of people there watching, ton of donations, ton of memberships, and a lot of good conversation. And I like, honestly, guys, that's one of the best birthdays I've had in years. So I'm very, very, very thankful for that. Like, I really am. I'm very humbled and very thankful. I appreciate you guys. It really was a really good birthday. So thank you so much. Glenathan, the salute. What's going on, buddy? Stone Cold's beer cooler. Give me a hell yeah. Says those poor Make-A-Wish kids that saw Cena before turning heel. Pure concentrated devastation. He's Break-A-Wish Cena from now on. Break-A-Wish Cena is, that's diabolical, but that slaps, bro. Lost Haven. What did Lost Haven say that I haven't read? Forhana? What am I not understanding? Oh, geez. Let me see here. Charles Devane. There he is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hail Meek, the cream of the crop on late night gaming. To all who know, Jeremy is a homosexual. A homosexual man. Yeah, he's not just homosexual. He's a homosexual man. Oh, yeah. And Beardo is a retarded having ass baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah. A little baby. A little tiny baby. I'm glad you're back. It's been a minute. Yeah, we're back. We're out here, bro. First time I watched you, I thought it was odd you autistically try to read every single chat message, but I've come to appreciate the dedication. You're now probably my favorite streamer. No homo. Well, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I just like talking to you guys, man. You know, it's like you guys got a lot to say, and I want to engage with you guys. And I said I was going to be quick, but I'm not doing a good job. GamerGirl109 says, hi, Mike. What's going on, GamerGirl? Been thinking about this since I've recently had not so great experiences with even supers getting read dismissively or outright ignored, even in G&G circles. So want to say thanks and keep it up. Well, I really appreciate that, man. I know, listen, these streams get very busy. I know stuff gets missed. I know, chats get missed. The big thing is, you try to get to all the super chats and stuff. That's a way to highlight your messages so that the streamer does see them. Unless you're Tim Pool and he doesn't fucking read them at all. But like, I want to engage with you guys. The point of this is for you. It's not just like for me, it's for us to like engage and talk and stuff. So I very much appreciate that. That's a very, very, very good compliment. It means a lot to me that you guys are having a good time. I really do appreciate that. So what is Mike cooking? I don't know, something, but I've had a lot of gas recently. So that's also why it took so long. I was shitting before the stream. So, Clown Pill. So with that out of the way, how's the beaties? I don't fucking have diabetes. Oh my God. I'd have them shoot a scene where Cena goes to a children's hospital to do a Make-A-Wish for a kid at stage billion cancer, whisper in his ear, say, give up. Cena pulls the plug on the kid. That's wild. Oh my God. That's fucking crazy, bro. Tommy Halter says, yo, what's going on, Tommy? By the way, Tommy, I don't know if it's processed yet, but I'm letting you know. I know you didn't, and this is just so you guys understand how we work around here. We have a merch store. Tommy ordered merch. He did not receive his merch. And I've been working to try to figure out where his merch went and how to get him more and how to replace the merch that was gone. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. It was kind of a nightmare. So Tommy, I refunded you the money that you spent, and I will make sure that you get the merch that you ordered out as well. Okay. It's both. I refunded it, and I will make sure that you get the merch that you ordered as well. So hopefully that should come through. If you guys are ever in a situation where something goes wrong with merch, something like that, reach out to me. epicmikebusiness@gmail.com. I don't check that every day, but when I do check it, I try to respond to things. I also have a list of people that I still have to get merch out to, but I'm also working on that because I'm trying to figure a couple things out with merch that didn't go the way I wanted it to. So anyways, just so you know, Tommy, it should be on its way back to the refund, and we'll figure out getting you the rest of the merch that you already ordered. So appreciate you, man. Holy fuck, does anyone say bacon grease and pour it on their popcorn? I've never done that, but that sounds fucking delicious, bro. Rival Valkyrie says, is Mike cooking more horror games up? That'll probably be a thing that happens at some point. You guys really loved Mortuary Assistant, and you guys really enjoy watching me play Resident Evil games. So I think this is probably going to be a niche for me, is playing horror games. Late and yeah, I was pretty late today. I'm sorry. Late and epic slow. Oh my God, that's crazy. What's up, Rough Night? Good to see you, bro. Much love to you, man. Hope you're having a good night. Aaron Wolf says someone donate the Grifter $100 so we can get the lights out. You want to turn the lights out on a talk stream? That's crazy. Hertzona says, where's Meek? Meek is late. Hold on to your asses, folk. That's crazy. The North Star says, meth with Mike. Let's go. That is not that kind of cooking. SSJ Lalo says, hail epic Meek. Is that SSJ? Is that supposed to be Super Saiyan? That's what that looks like. Anyways, the Mystery 809 says, tonight is the night Meek bakes a cake for himself. I'm not eating cake anymore. Scrolling through, seeing names. The Lost Braves fan, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Sissy, hi. Hello, everyone. I miss everyone. Well, we miss you too, Sissy. We're glad to see you. Hope Little Man's doing well. Hope you're doing well. Random Acts of Animation, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Listening while cooking meth, says North Star. Don't cook meth, guys. And don't do meth. Don't do drugs. Just stay away from drugs as much as possible. Don't do drugs. Specifically, like, you know, things like cocaine and meth and stuff. Don't do those drugs, okay? Tommy Halter says pure crystal. Oh my God, dude. Rev Knight says I had an infusion treatment for my autoimmune condition. I'm kind of low energy tonight. I'll mostly be lurking unless I can't help myself. I'll make sure to bring up a topic where you can't help yourself. So, all right. Rabnib Scubla, how you doing? Good thing I have two phones. Well, there you go, man. Irish Jedi said, what we cooking tonight? Not meth. Frank the Tank says, sup, Meek? What's going on, Frank? Good to see you, man. I appreciate you, bro. Bruce Waving, what's going on, Bruce? Good to see you, man. Hi, Miss Rough Night. Good to see you as well. Let's see here. Soundwave Superior says 199. What's going on, Soundwave? Reset the Cripple for 2 says Fig. Start the show. I'm trying. Okay, I was running a little behind. Rudcully says, anyone want a Whopper? I don't know if I want a Whopper right now. A burger does sound kind of good though. Does Mike know he's supposed to be doing a stream? I do know that. That's why I was trying to get my camera fixed. But I got it now. Dan Vass says, don't worry, guys. Super Vask 3D says, don't worry, guys. I got this. I demand this show start at this instant. Dan's takeover. I hope he plays a KFC song I've been singing for the last few days. We'll get to that, I promise. Dan says, or else. That's wild. Dan's magic is apparently not as strong as Betty's. Right now! You're welcome. Good job, Dan. Rita the Cripple says, excuses. You never give me any out, man. It's okay, though. Don't forget to wipe taint to spine. I wipe my ass when I get done shitting, okay? It happens. Dan says, I'm washing my hair. Well, I'm glad you're washing your hair, buddy. That's good. Nearside of Cyclops, it says, hey, y'all, same fees as in March and February, or is there an extra daylight charge now? There's no charge. Zero charge to be on this stream at all. Dan is Mike. Yeah, secretly, I've been Dan Vass the whole time. I know you guys didn't know it. You guys didn't expect it, but you should have expected it because that's what's happening. So, all right, let's keep going. Donna Hall says, hello, chat. Hi, Mike. At work, so I'll be lurking. Well, I hope you're having a good day at work. I appreciate you, Donna. Much love to you. Excuse me. I hate watching you, Mike, says Rudcully. Well, that hurts my feelings, and I'm very sad now. Let's see if I can find a sad sound. That's my sad sound. Martin Vasquez says, what the fuck going on up in this bitch? I don't know, man. We're just chilling, rocking, bro. Yeah. I'm finding out right now it's a bit unpleasant. Yeah, eating a whole jar of peanut butter is major work. Major work on yourself, man. You have a fake spare leg, Mike. If you need it, I have both feet. Frank the Tank says, I can't wait for gaming this week. Sugar Meek versus Slow Dough. That's crazy. I wish I could. I don't have the money. You don't ever have to. It's not required. Anyone else here? There's no chirp. There's no fucking chirp. There's no chirp. There's no fire alarm in this room. There's no chirp. What's up, Matt DeMoney? Welcome in, bro. Over on X. Shout out to my X people. Scopo says, Mike, your constant chilling with Criticalist convinced me to finally join. How much do you get in kickbacks from Blaine? $0. I do not get paid or sponsored by Criticalist in any way, shape, or form. I just really fucking like the app. I will never, ever, ever, ever. This is a promise, not just just me saying this to try to look good or whatever. This is a promise to you. I will never shill a product to you. I will never sell you a product. I will never promote something that I don't actually use and believe in. Okay? In the past, I've thought about doing streams, like I've gotten the Raid Shadow Legends offers and stuff like that, and I don't want to do that. I don't have any interest in those kind of sponsorships. It is only for products that I actually believe in. If I can say, hey, I've used this, I've had a great time with this, it's awesome, then I will. Criticalist is one of those. The website, the app, it's all awesome. Legitimately have over 51 reviews right now on there, and I have a ton more reviews that I still want to do on that app. It's awesome. I've had a really great time with it. So please go check out Criticalist if you want to do good movie reviews. Even if you don't post reviews and you just want to read reviews of movies that you haven't seen, or read what people are saying about your favorite movies or whatever it is, go check out criticalist.com. It's an awesome app. I've had a great time with it. Zero kickback. They are not paying me to say this. I just want to see somebody that is putting their money where their mouth is, actually creating alternatives. I want to see them succeed. I really do. So, I'm glad you joined, man. No braids. Stop procrastinating. I need to get braids, actually. Time to go mobile. Time to go slow bile. That's crazy, bro. We donate too much. Mike was able to take a week off without grifting. That's wild. That's not what I meant at all. I'm just like, that's not even what happened. That's crazy, bro. No, I'm not. I learned my lesson after the Resident Evil 3 stream, where I asked you guys to prove any of me grifting, and the evidence was so overwhelming against me that I had no way to defend myself. So, Naruto the 7 said, Epic, Mike, and Ryan are both still kind of sick. Hope you guys get better. Yeah, I just have like, excuse me, I still have a cough, and it happens because I talk so fucking much that inevitably when I'm talking, I end up having to stop to cough. So, I have a Make-A-Wish joke with Liv Morgan face planting a kid with her big old booty. That's the way to go, man. Listen, last thing you see in life is just big old ass coming at you, just boom, and you're done. That's the way to go out. What's up, Cajun Corey? Good to see you, bro. All right, we're almost caught up. I was starting to catch up. Single Guy Cooking says, I am smelling dog. Are you cooking dogs again? No. X-Ray Girl said, did you eat a cake? I mean, months ago. A couple months ago. I'm not doing another cake stream. It's awful. It hurts. It made me sick as hell. But how you doing, X-Ray Girl? Good to see you. I have to eat dinner. I'll probably be done by the time Mike sees this comment. I'm gonna be pissed if you actually finish dinner before then. Hi, Emily Kruger. Good to see you. X-Ray Girl says I ate cheesecake. Oh. Cheesecake sounds so good right now. Cheesecake sounds so good right now. Damn it. Rollins versus Punk in a cage next week. I would be down for that, bro. I got to check out Raw. This is one of my favorite communities. Dude, you guys are awesome. Legitimately amazing. So, we're going to talk about the heel turn in a second here. I'm almost caught up on chat. Absolutely, Tommy. I got you back, bro. I appreciate you even reaching out, okay, and saying something to me and being patient. So, Super Vast 3D said, Mike, I also spent like $500 in merch and didn't get nothing. Please help. That's not how that works. X-Ray Girl says, I will play Mortuary Assistant soon. There you go. I don't want to, me do it. I don't want to play more of that game. It made me sad. I was scared. Oh my God. Can Man says, yo, Mike and everyone in chat. What's going on, Can Man? Let me see. Hold on. I got something for Can Man here. Where's it at?
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Anyways, Adam Nafzinger says, cool to see you playing with Wicked Virtue and the Capable Gentleman. I will be playing with them again soon. The unfortunate part is they game on Sundays most days, and I have a in-person gaming group that I get together with on that day. And typically we game in the evenings, like doing a tabletop RPG. So that's why I don't do more stuff on Sundays, but I will get with them again soon. So, Sir Girl says math. No math. I do math all the time. It's a great drug. I was like, where is she going with the math thing? Damn it. I only smoke crystal meth. Oh my God, dude. What's up, Grey Ghost? Good to see you. Such a pretty blue. Teach us some math, X-Ray girl. X-Ray does so much math and not racist. Gary has dyscalculia. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's crazy. Yeah, I got Cobra Cast going on my new phone. Well, there you go. So I get to be on your old phone. I feel like the old phone has more love, you know, and like the fingerprints and the dirt stains and the grease from your fingerprints and stuff are all in the phone. I feel like that phone is your more precious special phone, and I'm on that phone, right? Cooking, tell me no one is trusting Mike with cooking. I can cook some things. Very, very, very specific things. I can cook steak. I can cook chili. Haven't cooked chili in a long time. The other day I made chicken fajita tortilla soup for Lady Epic, and she said it was very good. So yeah, I can actually cook some things. Not a lot though. And I don't really like cooking, to be honest. I'm actually very impatient, and I'd rather just microwave stuff. One time I went on a stream and literally I was eating a Jack's pizza that I microwaved in my microwave. I put the whole bitch on a plate and just nuked the shit out of it and was eating it that way. It was not good, but it was actually good at the same time. So I want the KFC song, please. All right. SSJ Lalo for 199 says, yes, sir. SSJ is Super Saiyan. Hell yeah, that's what I thought. He says Dan is trans. Well, that's also true. All right, you guys want chicken grease? All right, we'll do it. We'll do it right now. It's been a while. I've been away. Let's do it.
Chicken grease in my soul. That's how I roll. KFC, baby. It's my favorite. Oh, give me that bucket. I said, give me that bucket. I think, give me that bucket. I think the licking chicken. From Kentucky to the bayou. The flavor's so right. That secret recipe keeps me up all night. Gotta have that touch, that wonderful spice. KFC, baby, it's a chicken paradise. Fried and crispy, can't resist me. KFC, a southern mystery project chicken. Finger licking, come and get it. That clock is ticking. Fried and crispy, don't you miss me. KFC, you're making history. Let's get lost. Oh, keep the coast low. KFC is the gravy gobble. Ooh. Give me that bucket. I said, give me that bucket. Give me that bucket. Oh, give me that bucket. I said, give me that bucket. Give me that bucket. Oh, give me that bucket.
Boom. There we go. Mike is deaf to the chirp. I have a friend who cannot hear that bird anymore. There's no chirp. I don't have a smoke alarm in here. Oh my God, dude. You guys are killing me. Resident Evil tonight. KFC Meek. Oh, Fall Guys this week. We're doing Resident Evil 3 for sure, but not tonight. It'd probably be tomorrow. I got a couple topics I want to go through. So, Cajun Corey just gifted a channel membership. Thank you so much. Gifted one to Can Man. Can Man is now a mod extraordinaire and a member of the Meek. What's going on, Aaron? Ron. How you doing, buddy? There we go. And we got some chicken grease out there. So you can stop talking when the stream ends. That's crazy. You read my Liv Morgan Make-A-Wish joke? Yeah, absolutely. That's a whole ass lie. Nowhere near catching up. How dare you? I finished my dinner. I read your shit before you finished the dinner. Ha! I fucking did it. Optimus Dan says, hello there. What's going on, Optimus Dan? That sugary drink you're sipping on is probably not good for your cough. It'll also hasten your sugar foot issue. Well, the thing is, this has literally 3 grams of sugar. So hush. You know, they're baked chicken and tater tots. Oh, that sounds really good. Are you launching a meme coin when you get 3K subscribers? Got to keep that grift going. I should make one. Meek coin. Yeah. It's just got like a chicken, like a drumstick on it. Meek, I made a triple chocolate cheesecake today. Oh my God, Milkman, stop. My mouth started watering. Fat Mike is still in there trying to get out. By trying to get out, literally it's just me. As far as I'm concerned, Cena's trash as a person and in the ring. Mike's amputated foot says, damn, Mike is ignoring me. See how it is? I'll go now. It's getting late anyways. I got to find a shoebox to hole up in for the night before the dogs come out. I don't have diabetes and I don't have an amputated foot.
Diabetes.
I don't have that. Oh my God. All right. We're almost caught up. How many times will he kill capable gentlemen? Probably a lot more. All right. We're almost caught up. I'd say I'm sorry I'm late, but Mike still hasn't even caught up with chat. We're almost caught up, Kin B. All right, it's gonna be like half an hour versus a 45 minutes. So I dropped my last phone in a drain oil bucket. Microwave pizza's legit. See, you guys got my back about this microwave pizza shit. Like, you get it. Like, sometimes you're like, yo, Jack's Pizza, it's frozen. Do I put it in the oven? I mean, I could, but that's 10 minutes versus the 5 minutes it takes to just nuke that bitch in a microwave. You know? So, yeah. Anyways, there you go. There you guys go. Dude, I'm a bit addicted to Walmart rotisserie chickens. Dude, Walmart rotisserie chickens slap, bro. They're no joke. There's the chirp again. There's no chirp. There's no chirp. There's no chirp. Gross. Cause that channel membership was like 10 minutes ago. No. We're all caught up. You know what? I'm just blasting through this, okay? All right, there we go. We're all caught up now. I haven't had a microwave in over a decade. Well, there you go. Now we're caught up. Red Baron is the best frozen pizza. I like Jack's the most, to be honest, but I'm not picky. I'll take any of them. All right, we have topics to get to. I want to talk about some things tonight. For once, I actually want to talk about some things, okay? All right, this is important. All right, did I just lose my file? I just lost the thing that I was trying to look at. All right, we've got the final trailer for Daredevil Born Again. That's what we're going to start with. We're going to talk about this because I got some shit I got to throw at Disney and some shade. I'm always down to throw shade at Disney. And then we're going to get into some other stuff too. But I want to watch this trailer for Daredevil Born Again. I'm really curious what you guys' thoughts are. Why would you think this is a Resident Evil stream? It says nothing about Resident. It says AfroCast on it. There's no chirp. All right, we're watching this trailer.
Red, you're angry, aren't you? I can see it on you. It's all over you. You hate yourself. He's eating you up because you ain't
I hate that they're using this in the marketing.
I don't think you came here for my help. I think you want my permission, Red. You want to get your hands on somebody, you want to hurt them. Maybe a little bit scared about what that means. But you're gonna keep eating. And eating. And eating. Because you know they're breathing the same air you're breathing. Marvel Television's Daredevil, only on Disney Plus.
Marvel Television's Daredevil, only on Disney Plus. So, like, here's the thing. I am definitely getting more and more sold on this show, which definitely worries me a lot because I don't trust Disney at all. And I'm curious to see what you guys think about this. I really want this show to be good. I love Daredevil. The Daredevil series on Netflix is amazing. I've been like slowly rewatching it over time. And it is so good. It is so fucking awesome. But I really, really, really want it to be good, and I don't trust Disney at all. I feel like there's a bait and switch. I feel like most of the marketing is very Disney. We're seeing the very beginning of the show, and as the show goes on, it gets worse and worse. I'm still waiting for the rug pull that everybody's gonna have, where they reveal that, oh, Wilson Fisk is actually an allegory for Trump and how evil Trump is, because that's like been the obsession with a lot of modern writers. I would love if they avoided that and just adapted the fucking comic books and try to do an accurate like adaptation of like Born Again, but I don't think that they will. So Um, it says cooking and there's no meth. Rest in peace. Like, not that kind of. Oh my god. When I said they took all the Christian theming out of Daredevil, that will be a problem for me. You know, I know that there's that, and then there was another. I believe I saw somebody else say something about that. No. That was actually, I saw Josiah liked or responded to a tweet about that actually. Yeah. Yep. That there was a review that said, we've seen all 9 episodes. This is Marvel Tesseract over on Twitter. We've seen all 9 episodes of Daredevil Born Again. It's bold, brutal, and timely. It lacks the original's religious themes, and it has some bland new characters, but the action, legal scenes, Charlie Cox, White Tiger, Punisher, and Fisk, Matt rivalry are brilliant. A massive win for the MCU. I think that is of a concern. You know, the religious themes are always a big part of Daredevil. It's a huge part of his character. Him being a Catholic and wrestling with his faith is always a huge part of you know, his character and what he does and where he goes with things. And yeah, so I'm kind of concerned about that if that's the case. Once again, I want to like the show and I want it to be good, but I also don't trust Disney at all, and I would not be surprised to see that like the first couple episodes were really good and then there's a massive fucking rug pull later. So Phantom Turd Ferguson says, why would you make this think this is a Resident Evil stream? Also, what's that chirping? There's no chirping. I didn't know there was a new trailer for Daredevil Born Again. I don't know why Ryan and Jay didn't play it today on GNG. Not cool. It must have just popped up a little bit ago today. So you said Resident Evil last stream. I know I was wrong. Okay, I'm just going to say it now. Matt is a very bad Catholic. Well, that's kind of part of the whole thing in the comics, is that he's not a good Catholic, that he struggles a lot with his faith and the wrestling of being a vigilante and sometimes being a very vengeful person that kind of relishes in violence, and also trying to be, you know, like a good Catholic who's like, you know, following his faith and stuff like that. I think it's an interesting story, and there's an interesting, there's some interesting conflict there that isn't just external conflict. The thing is, like, external conflict absolutely works in stories and it's good, but when you have a character that has like legitimately well-written internal conflict as well, it's just like the secret sauce to like a good story, and a good character piece. And like Daredevil in those, you know, seasons 1 through 3 on Netflix, there's just so much good internal stuff of him dealing with that and having the priest, oh my gosh, I don't remember his name now, but the priest that he talks to being like his support system and stuff. And then you get into season 3 and there's a big reveal about some of his family connections and stuff. I don't want to spoil that for people that haven't watched the show, but yeah, if you haven't watched it already, Daredevil on Netflix is phenomenal. It's one of the best superhero television shows of all time. It is a phenomenal adaptation of Daredevil. It's not perfect, but it's very well done. It's honestly more of a cheep than a chirp. Oh my god. What if this ends up being really good? Listen, there's a thing, and also, yes, Jack Stanley said set sail. So like, you can watch it without supporting Disney Plus. Here's the thing. I am not so anti-Disney that I won't give them credit when they've done something well. Like the new Captain America, I think is not good, but it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's not even the worst Disney property I've ever seen. So like, you want to talk about things and talk about projects and stuff, and want to be not necessarily objectivity. Like, while it does exist, yes, you're always going to be, it's always going to be colored by certain things and certain, you know, experiences. A lot of stuff right now with Disney, Star Wars, Marvel, any of it, they're just not getting the benefit of the doubt. And I think that is not, I don't necessarily think that that's objective. There's definitely a bit of subjectivity there, but that doesn't matter, because the point is, if they do something well and they do something good, then it's because they've overcome the hurdles that are in front of them, because I'm looking at them cynically already. Everything that they do, I'm looking at them cynically. Thing is, like, Inside Out 2 was good. I have to give it to them. They did a really good job. They do a great job of portraying what it's like to have anxiety. My daughter really liked that story, and she felt like, you know, it kind of dealt with some of the things she deals with as a child. Like, you know, I just, I have to, you know, give it to them when they do a good job on certain things. And then when they do a bad job, you know, they're going to get it worse. They're going to get criticized worse because I'm not giving them a benefit of the doubt because I don't trust them and trust what they're going through. So, but I'm very, very interested in this show. I do want to see if it's any good. And I do want to, I hope it's good because I really like Charlie Cox as a character. I love Vincent D'Onofrio. And I love these properties. And since it's a continuation of the Netflix show, that's the other part that I want to see well. When it was a reboot, I kind of wanted it to fail a little bit. I'm going to be honest. So Donald McNamara says, I don't want to get my hopes up, but that's exactly it. Glenathan says, don't subscribe to Disney even for this. Shake from Hunger Team says, hi. What's going on, Shake? My name is Shake Zula, the Mike Ruler. Frank the Tank says, I'm getting less sold with every new info dump. That's, the info is actually worse than the trailers. The trailers have been solid. This Rough Night says, I'm cautiously optimistic. Random Acts of Animation says, never trust Disney. It's a valid point. Never trust Disney. A Phantom Turd Ferguson says, you know what's fucked up? I was in the middle of watching season 3 before they switched it to Disney Plus and I lost my place. That fucking sucks, dude. I'd be pissed. Denorso says, Mike isn't cheap. He spends our money on the best hose. I don't spend my money on any hose. I don't need hose. When is it out? March 4th, actually tomorrow. Drops tomorrow. Single Guy Cookie says, Daredevil could be the best thing ever. Won't matter to me. People say Andor is great, still won't pay Disney. That's completely fair. Absolutely fair. So Hennessy Rabbit says, didn't Echo beat the shit out of Kingpin? I mean, the show looks good, but I'm pretty sus on it. They ruined Moon Knight for me. That's fair. I think this show is actually not attached to Echo or Hawkeye because he has his eye in this. Unless they make it a prequel somehow to everything else that's in the, like, the other shows, but I don't think they're gonna. So rumored Miss Marvel shows up mid-season. Really? That's, I don't know. The actress for Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, is awesome. I really like her. I really like her attitude. That being said, I don't like Kamala Khan as a character. I never have. I think she's heavily forced and heavily pushed and not a good character and is extremely uninteresting. So hey, have a good night, Steel Lego History. Appreciate you, bro. They kind of already did Fisk as Trump in season 3. They did, but it wasn't so heavy. It wasn't nearly as heavy-handed as I think it's going to be now if they actually go that route. So that's the tweet I'm talking about. Gotcha, Frank the Tank. Yeah, that does concern me a lot, but Fisk is also non-binary. That better not be fucking true. Mulder said people should wait until all the episodes come out to really judge the series because he doesn't trust Disney, and I don't blame him for thinking that. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Mike is the real deal and deserves your grift money more than D-Day Cobra. That's very kind, but no, I don't know. Jeremy's out here killing it. So Matt's whole thing is his Catholic guilt. Thank you, Jake. That's exactly it. So Wicked says, hi Wicked, good to see you. I'm not as behind as I was, nor as I normally am, so I actually caught Wicked here. So Daredevil without Catholicism is like Captain Britain without bad tea. That's pretty good. Oh shit, that's funny. Glenathan says, I don't know very many good Catholics. I mean, that's fair. Forget all the women he bangs, it's his violence that gets him. That's also true. Single Guy Cooking, he does, yeah, he's a bit of a philanderer. He gets around, he dips his toes. Yeah, he dips his he dips his stick a lot, you know, not just to walk around and stuff, even though he doesn't need it. So, aside from his constant banging of random women, yeah, that's pretty funny. NSC Rabbit says there was an arc where Daredevil was rounding up all the street level heroes to go murk the Kingpin, and Spider-Man had to talk the group down. Oh shit, interesting. Wicked, we appreciate you. Wicked Virtue's awesome. That's why the Joker's such a great character. Yeah. Cooking stream talking about secret sauces. Hell yeah, bro. I'll give you the secret sauce. Daredevil's a good character, and I completely agree. You have to be a very strong person in your beliefs and religions to make a stand. Yeah, Hi, that Tug Life over on Kick. Shout out. Clinking little glasses. Shout out to you, that Tug Life. I hope you're recovering well, Tugs. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Sounds like no meat to the story if they have to remove an aspect of the story. I do agree. You know, I'll definitely check it out. I'll give you guys my thoughts. I'm not going to pull any punches. Absolutely agree. Daredevil's an amazing show. Hell yeah. Tug Life says, preach it, Mike. Let's wait on saying worst thing until Snow White comes out to be judged. That's fair. It's hard to judge when criticize when your mom is Disney. I mean, that's fair. Why'd you ever give them the benefit of the doubt? They don't deserve it. They've maybe at one point they had a lot of goodwill. The MC used to have a lot of goodwill. They were doing things. They were trying to listen to their audience. They were giving us good shows. They were giving us good movies. But they've lost all that goodwill and they don't deserve it. So Rough Night says, I don't care for the colored costume. Benology. Yeah. Ben says some pretty wild stuff. Sir Spawnimus says, so I'm not the only one hearing that chirp. If they could show inner conflict without religion, I'd be okay with it. But Disney has killed many IPs. There's no chirp. What are you guys talking about? Like, there's no chirp. I'm pulling my earphone out and listening. There's no chirp. Hogo says Chris Gore's seen it all. Couldn't say much though. Interesting. Well, maybe I'll have to talk to Chris behind the scenes. That Tug Life says Mike only spends his money on French maids.
Chicken grease.
Distract everybody. St. Adam says, what we cooking? Everything. We're cooking the secret sauces. Somebody called Beardo Carl from Aqua Teen is extremely funny. If you remember the hand banana episode. Oh shit, that's pretty fucking good actually. Watching you and Boondock Saints at the same time, that's pretty based actually. Boondock Saints is legit. If you guys haven't actually checked it out, Gary Nerdrotic did an interview with the creator of the Boondock Saints. It was a rad interview. It was really good. I don't know what channel it's on. I don't think it's on his main channel. I think it's on his live channel now. If Extra Girl's in the chat, she probably would know better than I do. But he did an interview with him, and it was a really good interview. It was really entertaining. It was awesome to hear a creator talking about their story and their IP that they created, and talking about it with such passion and excitement. It was a really good interview, man. Cage Corey says, I'm gonna get ready for bed. Night, y'all. Hey, Cage Corey, have a good night, bud. What's Mike's thoughts on the WB channel for the 1990 to 2000? They had some good stuff. I mean, I didn't watch a ton of it. I didn't have the WB. They had some good shows on there though back in the day. WB Kids had some stuff that they were cooking with as well. I think, was Smallville on the WB? I don't remember if Smallville was on the WB. I think it was. Smallville was like one of my favorite shows growing up. It still is. Like, Smallville still holds a really, really, really special place in my heart as a television show. It's so good. It's so entertaining. And it was so ahead of its time, and it laid the groundwork for shows like Arrow, the Arrowverse, Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow. It laid the groundwork for those shows, and then obviously CW ran that format into the fucking ground. Just no-dive that bitch right into the ground, because they got more interested in the not even the internal conflict, the interpersonal drama of everything. Oh, well, you did this thing and you hurt my feelings and I'm really mad at you now. And it's like, can we get back to being like superheroes again? Like, if there's an interesting conflict between characters when you have like somebody like Arrow, who's, you know, a superhero, but he has like that's alter ego, and he's trying to deal with like balancing his life and then his alter ego things. That kind of creates interpersonal drama. But it's like, man, oh man, how many times do we have to listen to Felicity tell Arrow what a jerk he is, and get all hung up on this while he's out here like risking his life every night to like save the world from impending doom or save a city from destruction. It's like, how many times do we have to listen to Iris tell Barry that she doesn't like him risking his life, or tell Barry, you know, how frustrated she is with what's going on, or feeling like she's not the priority when there's literally like bombs exploding and supervillains trying to destroy everybody and take over the world, or you know, killing people by the thousands and stuff. It's like, dude, Like, okay, I get it. Like, yes, sometimes being a superhero is really tough, but also if you're with somebody, oh my gosh, man, in any story, whether it's a male or female superhero, if their spouse, the person they're with, spends more time complaining about their personal life and why they feel like they shouldn't be a hero, or making arguments for why they should stop what they're doing, and that is all that they have going on, it is one of the most grating, awful, poorly written, poorly conceived tropes out there. It is fucking exhausting, and nobody, it is so quickly wear itself out. It's like at some point just walk away. It's like you're asking somebody who has a power or an ability to help other people not use that ability, not understand, and with no concept or understanding of what it's like. It's one thing if you say, hey, like, something that works really well, and we're talking like with Daredevil specifically, one thing that works really well with Daredevil is Matt is intentionally reckless. Matt intentionally puts himself in harm's way, and he doesn't always go about things with any kind with tact or tactics or any of that. A lot of times he just jumps headlong into a problem, and he gets his ass kicked a lot because of it, or gets in over his head and has to work his way through things. And a big part of that is because he feels guilty, and there's a level of penitence that he feels that he's living out by taking that kind of punishment. Getting beaten up by criminals and getting injured by criminals and stuff is his way of like paying paying God back for his problems, for atoning for his sins and atoning for the darkness within him and stuff. Those are interesting ideas. And so when people get on Matt about his recklessness, it's not about, stop being a hero, man, stop helping people. They're like, we're not telling you to stop helping people. We're telling you to stop helping people so recklessly that you end up dead in a ditch somewhere because you don't think about your own personal safety. It's like there has to be a balance. But a lot of times in the CW shows, and the problem that they got into was like, yeah, I get that you have all this power and you can help people, but what about my feelings? What about what I want? What about, the life that we're trying to build together? And it's like, yeah, but like the life we're trying to build together has to factor in that I'm a superhero and I need to help people, and I'm the only one that can deal with these supervillains and all of these problems in the world. It's one thing if we're like, there's no problems and all I'm doing is going out there every night and hurting myself. The other thing that happens with Batman a lot, like Alfred telling him to know his limits and understand that, some of the times the police can handle the things that he's out here doing. Sometimes you have to let other people take that stuff off your plate and handle that and carry that burden with you. But when it comes down to certain things, there's only one person that can handle it, and it's the guy that's wearing the suit every night. Those kind of things are very interesting. CW very much missed the mark and forgot about that. And with a show like Smallville, it starts out very drama and very interpersonal and gets a lot more into like Superman mythos and the bigger responsibilities. The show is at its best like in the last season when Lois finds out about his power and they're together. She doesn't complain about him being a hero. She doesn't complain about him being the world's hope. She's actually more frustrated that he's trying to avoid that responsibility. She's like, listen, man, like, stop trying to tell me I can't be with you, or that you need to do all this stuff or become this like heartless robotic being. Like, you still have needs, and you still have like the need for love and appreciation and support. Just go out there and be the best hero that you can be. And then when you come home at the end of the day, instead of being alone and stewing with your thoughts and the pain and the burden that you have, talk to me about it. Tell me about it. It's why Lois is a great it's a great partner for Superman. She's just a woman. She's like a regular mortal woman, but she's tenacious, she's strong, she's intelligent, she loves Superman for who he is, she loves Clark for who he is, and she doesn't need him to stop being Superman to make her feel better about herself. In fact, he inspires her, and she's constantly reminds him what an inspiration he is to everyone around him. It's why they work as a couple. It's the beauty of that kind of stuff. That's the kind of superhero shit I want to see, is a partner that says, listen, I'm excited. I want you to do the best that you can. You be the best that you can be, but you can't do this all on your own. You have to be able to let people support you where we can. You know, we may not be able to like lift up a building with you, but we can still certainly make you a meal or love on you. It's one of the best parts about Spider-Man, when Spider-Man's written well. Aunt May handing, oh my gosh, dude. Like the scene in Spider-Man 2 when Aunt May gives him like $20 and she's behind on her rent and all this stuff. And he's like, no, I can't do this. She goes like, you take this money. For God's sake, it's not much, but you take it. Like, beautiful. It's just her loving her son. And providing for him. And this is a guy that can literally like stop a train with his bare hands, being given $20 by his aunt because she loves him, and because like he's also doesn't have food because he's poor. Like, anyways, that's my superhero rant. And that's my thoughts on the WB channel. They had some good shows, but overall they got way too drugged down into interpersonal like drama, and it got really boring. So Phantom Turd Ferguson says the lack of Catholicism would be dumb, but I prefer it to constant Christian bashing. Well, that's also the other part of it too. Yeah. No, you're fucking behind, says Jake Stanley. I'm sorry. What's up, Horny Alf? Thank you for the raid, bro. I appreciate it, man. Much love to Horny Alf. Go check him out if you haven't already. Go show him some love. Thank you so much, Alf. Clown Pill 199 for $2 Canadian says, Daredevil got damaged, barely winning versus Slow Bile Echo. I haven't even watched Echo. I didn't even watch that fight scene. Well, that's not true. I watched part of that fight scene and it looked very uninteresting. So, and I don't think this is the same Daredevil, actually. Matt taps his cane as much as he taps that ass. There you go. Perfect. Oh, Tug Life, I love you too, Tugs. Much love to you. Comes out in 23 hours. Tuesday night's main event. Better not go over 3 hours. There you go. Gotta go later, Mike. Stay sugary. Thank you so much, North Star. I don't have diabetes. I don't.
Diabetes.
God. Yeah, I'm judging everything. Superman 2025 is gonna suck hard. No diddy. What's up, Demetrius Ross? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, there's rumors right now, and I don't know how true they are. I that's the thing. I don't want confirmation bias. I would love for the Superman movie to be good. I want it to be good. I want good Superman movies. I want good superhero films. But the rumor is that I've heard that the initial test screenings were not good, and that a lot of people didn't like the movie, and some people even called it horrible. We'll see if that actually happens, but I'm going to be really, really bummed out if that's the state of things, is just fucking another trash Superman movie. That Tug Life says, I don't hear a chirp. See, leave it to Tugs to have my back. Yeah. Paul Monopoly says, chirp. There it is again. Dude, I hate you so much. You guys should review a film like North by Northwest on the Monday Hangover. We'll probably get to it. Keep suggesting movies, man. We'll get to them. Next week, by the way, if you guys didn't hear, next week on the Monday Hangover, we're reviewing Big Trouble in Little China. This week, we reviewed Highlander. Next week, Big Trouble in Little China. I'm super excited. We're going to talk about the movie, talk about facts about the movie and all that stuff. And then we're also going to be reviewing it on Criticalist and then looking at your reviews. So if you're on Criticalist or if you haven't signed up, if you want to sign up and do a review for Big Trouble in Little China, we'll be going through it. Even if you don't put any words, even if you don't give a verbal review, we'll still look at the numbers and we'll read out your scoring and all that stuff. Go check out Big Trouble in Little China if you haven't. Go check out Criticalist if you haven't. So, Rough Night says, I just heard it. Oh my God. They are trolling you, says Jim Watari. See, Jim's got my back too. James Hurley says, the current Disney Plus shows make me miss the days of WB channel. They aired shows like Buffy, Angel, and Smallville in season 1 of Supernatural. Well, there you go, man. It's honestly more of a chirp. Of course, Mike can't hear the chirp. What's up, King Deplorable? How you doing, man? So the new fee is to get the chirp turned off? Oh my God. Clownpill for $2 Canadian says, quietly set up a chirp sound and randomly play it. There's no chirp sound, and I'm not going to do that. Hold on. Maybe I'll do that now. Damn it. Let me see if I can find a chirp. What kind of chirp sounds do we have here? Nope, not that. Ew.
Chirp.
Ooh, not that either. Is there like a smoke alarm chirp? Let me see if I can find a smoke alarm. Hold on. No, I'm going to mute this for a second because in case it's really loud. Why do you guys hate me so much? You know? Why do you guys hate me so much? Carl's way cooler than Beardo. That's funny. I'm thinking Meek's hair blocks some of the chirp out. That's wild. All right, hold on. Where am I putting this? All right, let me put it. Stop, you violated the law. No, we're not gonna do that one. Maybe we'll put it in the dam for now. Yeah, we'll do that one. I hate you guys so much. Anyways, hey, what's up, Spot79? Welcome in. Mike's amputated foot says Chris Gore did say he saw the first 5 episodes and he liked it up until a cameo that happens, and he's worried about what the next episode was going to do. I sure hope the Miss Marvel rumor isn't true. It probably is true. Dude, Animaniacs was so fucking good. So I watched Animaniacs later in life because we didn't have the WB a lot. The other show that I didn't watch enough that I loved was Freakazoid. Freakazoid was so fucking good. Like the fact that he was like this weird, quirky superhero, but he was also like sometimes like an old Jewish man was like hilarious to me. Galootin Maven Shoyles, WB and syndication. Hell yeah. Smallville CW is a really good series. I love Smallville. Smallville was fun, and then we learned about that actress. Yeah, Chloe. Allison Mack. Yeah, she was part of like a cult and was running like this like sex trafficking cult and whatever and stuff. She was like the second in command and stuff, and she's in, I don't know if she's in jail now. She might be out of jail now, but she was in jail. Let me see here if Allison Mack is out of jail now. Maybe I'm pretty sure she went to jail for a little while. She might be out now just because she, if I remember correctly, she, like basically spoke out against him. Like, yeah, she like, fucking, became like whatever the fucking thing is. She talked about him and like went after the leader or whatever. I can't even speak anymore. Okay, so yeah, she was arrested for a little while, and then she was held under house arrest under the custody of her parents. She was sentenced to 3 years in prison, 3 years of probation in 2021. She's probably out now. She was released early, July 3rd, 2023, after serving 1 year, 9 months, and 20 days of a 3-year sentence. And then she also got a civil lawsuit filed against her. Interesting. Well, that's kind of nuts, but that's very sad. She'll probably never work in anything major again. So, Freakazoid, was that WB? Yes, Freakazoid was WB, yep. Gilmore Girls was a good show. I can't say the same for One Tree Hill. I never watched Gilmore Girls. Well, that's not true. I watched a little bit of Gilmore Girls, but not for the right reasons. And I never watched One Tree Hill. But also the writer of Gilmore Girls also wrote The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, which is one of the best shows on television. I mean, on Amazon. The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel is great. At least the first couple seasons. The later seasons are fine. They're not as good as the first, but the first couple seasons of Marvelous Mrs. Maisel is fucking fire. It's such a good show. All right, I'm gonna scroll down. CW shows a lot of those characters were crying way too much every week. Yeah, they also had severe like brain damage because like on Smallville, every week somebody was getting knocked unconscious to not see Clark's powers, and after a while, CTE has to become a factor in why these people were so crazy. I hate CW Flash, not just because of Irish, who's terrible. Also, he learns the same lesson every 4 episodes and then has to run faster. That's true. I love season 1 of The Flash, but it fell off really hard after that. Season 2 was okay, whereas Arrow season 1 is good. Arrow season 2 is fucking great. And then season 3 falls off pretty hard. I can't believe you, like, how do you fuck up Ra's al Ghul? But they did. They figured out a way to fuck up Ra's al Ghul, so... what's up, Mauser8 over on Kick? Shout out to my Kick peeps, by the way. I was pissed off watching Invincible when Mark's girlfriend was giving him shit about being a superhero. Yeah, I heard that was pretty awful. Well, no, I did watch that season. Yeah, I haven't watched the newest season of Invincible, but yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it was kind of awful. Phantom Turd Ferguson says you need characters to have more shit going on or they get really annoying. I only watched a few episodes of Lost and I despise Michael for talking about nothing but his kid. Damn. This Spider-Man has a lot of spider applicants. Know what I'm saying? When do we start assisting the mortuary? I'm not doing that tonight. Listen, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I uninstalled that game that night. I didn't want it on my computer. I didn't like the creepy, like, demon eyes staring at me on my desktop. The game scares the shit out of me. It's like legitimate. Like, I know some people think like, oh, he's just faking it. No, I'm absolutely scared of that game. It was terrifying. And by the end, I just started like getting mad because I was just sick of being scared. So, bitch, where's my super suit? All right, I gotta catch up. What's up, Don Gaming Live? Shout out, bro. Good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. What's up, Atomic Patriot? Good to see you in chat as well. I always hated Spider-Man. The pores give me billionaire Bruce Wayne. That's wild. Time to go chirp bio. Is Mike the diabetes? I don't have diabetes. Mika be oh my god. Does Mika's stop people from hearing chirping? Knowing how Superman will make less than Meek's chirping smoke detector. Superman can fly faster than sound. You'll never hear the chirp. Oh my god. How much did you pay Tugs to say that, Mike? No, it's... I fucking hate you guys so much. Hunter says, no, it's probably... Oh my god. Hunter says, no, it's probably his glucose monitor. He's just used to it like a ringtone. I can't, I fucking hate you guys. I love Big Trouble Little China. Dude, it's so good. Where's the link? The link to the Monday Hangover or to Criticalist? Can somebody drop a link to Criticalist, please? Criticalist.com. Sickle cell chirperia. Why am I hearing a chirp? I want Superman to be a good movie, but I'm very skeptic. Yeah, me too, man. I don't hear a chirp. Ears bleed. That was close. More echo. Did you play a chirp sound? Get this man 9 volts. Get this man a 9 volt. Just, that's wild, dude. Is it more of who wasn't on that island? They all were. Mike could use his hair to soundproof a room. I actually probably could. I like the one weird dude that just saying Freakazoid was one of the best. I'm just ignoring the chirp stuff. I hate you guys so much. Pinky the Brain were my damn dude. Pinky the Brain were legit. Slappy the Squirrel. Hannibal Grimm says, hey, Epic Mike, want to build a go-kart? Where would I do that? Where would I build a go-kart at? I'd still smash Allison Mack. I mean, she doesn't have a lot of prospects going for her anymore. So, like, you know, she's probably looking for some stability in her life. Somebody's got to provide that for her. What's up, Elemental MJ? He's going to get a copyright claim for the chirp, right? I'm going to get reached out to and be like, yo, that chirp is a patented sound. That was really loud. She should have been locked up for a long time after everything she was doing. A complete degent. I mean, like, yeah, she was fucking like trafficking people and shit like that. Yeah, she absolutely should be in jail for a long time. But because she snitched on, whistleblower. Thank you guys. Yeah, because she did that, like, she got a plea bargain down. So, I can't fix her. Nick Ricetta saying Allison Mack is cute is a big red flag. I mean, listen, I had a crush on Chloe on Smallville back in the day. Huge crush on Chloe. But she's not Allison Mack, so. And Chloe got way worse by the end of the show, in my opinion. I didn't like Chloe's character nearly as much by the end, because they were just trying to find reasons to keep her relevant, so. Season 2 of Arrow, yeah, dude, it was so good. What's up, Giggity? Hey, Mike, replying to you. I'm 7 minutes behind. Oh, my God. Holy hell, my dinner was amazing. I'm pretty confident that this Superman will be Cheeks. Mike, I need you to join me for a demonologist stream one day. I wish I could tell you when. I'm so fucking busy, bro. Because I still have your invite in my messages that we talked about, like, at some point. Metal says, boo, reinstall the game. Grifting computer space, eh, Commissar? I'm not grifting computer space. Oh, my God. Bet Mike will not pull up tomorrow at Tuesday Night's Main Event with a smoke alarm chirp. If I can figure out how to play it, I will. I'll do it. I'll play it. Ben Hennigar LD Blues for 10 says Freakazoid, Animaniacs, Pinky and the Brain, Tiny Toon Adventures. Those were good times. Dude, those were good shows. Yeah, absolutely. I loved Pinky and the Brain. What are we going to do tonight? What are we going to do tonight, Brain? The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try and take over the world. Yeah, and then, like, I remember the episode where where Brain found out that Pinky was actually smarter than he was. Yeah. Starting to sound like a smoke detector running low on batteries more than actual bird sound. Sign up for criticalist.com. There we go. That chirp is the sound my smoke detector makes when the battery is low. What's up, James and Davis? Atomic Patriot member for 6 months. I hear no chirp sound. See, Atomic Patriot's got my back. Thank you. Thank you for being a member. Thank you, Epic Mike. I asked like 10 minutes ago and not one mod did anything. Sorry. Mike, you should set up the chirp on a timer like a real smoke alarm. I probably could. It would drive me crazy though. I listened to that chirp all week. Maintenance finally fixed mine. Well, there you go, Melissa. Yeah, tell them to stay on top of that because nobody wants to hear that chirp. Matt DeMoney says, my neighbor just popped his head over the fence and asked about my smoke detector and diabetes. So glad I'm entertaining your neighbor. Epic Mike, man, you don't remember Cosgrove from Freakazoid? For shame. Wasn't that played by Ed Asner? Wasn't that the police commissioner or whatever? I still love your butt napkin poster. Hell yeah. That was my, like, Lady Epic got me that for a present for like streaming for my background. And I will never, ever, ever take it down. The chirp belongs to Lion Gates film. Oh, by the way, this is Random Acts of Animation showing you some love on X. Well, shout out Random Acts. Matt DeMoney, Random Acts of Animation. Shout out. I don't hear a chirp. Yeah, I don't either. I had a crush on Charisma Carpenter on Angel. Dude, Charisma Carpenter was a smoke show, bro. I stopped watching Arrow a few episodes into season 1. I found it really boring. It takes a little bit to get going. Season 1 gets good by the end of it. There's some good stuff with like Huntress and stuff, who was played by Jessica DeGao. Is that what it was? I think it was Jessica DeGao. She was super hot. And Felicity's actually is a pretty good character. Yeah, Jessica DeGao. She was great on Arrow as Huntress, and then they never fucking brought her back. But yeah. Disconnect the smoke alarm manual. There's no actual smoke alarm. I'm pressing it. See, listen. I can press it multiple times. Sounds just like a smoke alarm. I keep thinking it's mine, right? Doesn't Savvy kind of look like Chloe? Moving on. If you do figure out how to do the chirp on another stream, make sure do it a few times while Rip is talking. I will. I started watching Grimm and bummed that I was to the party on that show because late to the party on that show because the show was fun. I heard Grimm was entertaining, so we're watching The Two Towers tonight. Why can't we get more hopeful movies like this anymore? Because modern writers suck and it's embarrassing and sad. How is it that when there's no fucking chirp, you guys are like, there's a chirp, I hear a chirp, and then I start playing a chirp and they're like, there's no chirp? Why are you guys like this? You guys don't have to be like this. Anyways, okay, so speaking of Disney, I want to talk about this next. Like I said, I do have some topics. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise! Disney has announced, let me pull this up. This is going to be kind of bright for people if you don't have dark screen on. So Disney actually has announced, that they were going to do a Tiana Disney Plus series, and they've actually canceled it. They're not doing it. So the first Black Disney princess doesn't even get her own show. They just canceled it out, which is pretty wild. And apparently they're moving away from long form content. I'm not going to read all of this, but a spokesperson confirmed there will be some layoffs in this Vancouver studio, a result of the shift in business strategy. And I think that that's really fascinating. So Tiana could ultimately not get where it needed to be given production costs. So it was too expensive. Why don't you just do a sequel movie? Why don't you just do a fucking movie? But anyways, so, Walt Disney Animation remains to be committed to releasing one theatrical film per year to show other shorts and special projects. But apparently, yeah, they're trying to get away from doing like long form content. So I wonder if what they're trying to say specifically is not just that Disney's going to be moving, but okay, yeah, Walt Disney Animation. So it's kind of interesting to me that like Disney, the core of Disney, the company itself is so devoid of creativity. And it's so, the writers and the writing staff is so terrible at Disney itself. Not Pixar, not Marvel, not Star Wars, even though it's bad on all of those places too. But it's so bad in Disney that they just are moving away from long form content altogether. So we might get some shorts here and there, but like, I think that that's very telling of the core of Disney at its core. It's like, you shouldn't have to rely on other IPs to carry Disney as a brand. Now you get these acquisitions, you get other IPs, and they help make more money for you and they help branch out. But like, if you're going to move away from doing animated projects like this and stay away from long form animated projects, it kind of sounds like, and it kind of look, and then to say we're only doing one animated film a year, which keep in mind, like, at, you know, Marvel at its peak was doing multiple movies and multiple Disney Plus shows a year. It's like, so now we're at a situation where the one thing that Disney was most known for, it's completely abandoned and moved away from. And, you know, I don't see them doing one animated film a year. I don't think that that's realistic, unless what they do going forward now is what they did with Moana 2, because it was also in that article, and that is a thing that has been talked about. Moana 2 was originally seen and envisioned as a TV show or like a Disney Plus show. And so they were going to do the sequel as a Disney Plus show, decided to scrap that idea, put the entire like series into a movie and release it as a sequel so they could try to make more money. And I think that that's really kind of pathetic, to be honest. Because like Moana 2 should be a slam dunk. The first Moana was great. Like if you're going to do Moana 2, it should be a slam dunk. It shouldn't be that difficult. But the fact is, like, Disney's goal and Disney's focus has always been get people to Disney Plus. You know, if I still think that Disney Plus is a huge fucking mistake. I don't think it should have ever been done. I think it's a terrible idea. I think it's been significantly more detrimental, and I think it has considerably upped the timetable for Disney's demise, because it exposed them trying what it looks like to try to put quantity over quality. And we were already seeing a dip in the writing quality, but to see how abysmal some of the products they were trying to put out were, and trying to just funnel shit and funnel people to Disney Plus. My thing is, if it's really that important to you as a product, you just say, listen, Disney Plus, we're putting all of our content here. This is where you can watch all of our stuff going forward. And it's a library of things where people can watch their favorite Disney movies all the time. The genius thing about Disney always was the vault. You know, I was talking with somebody about this the other day, the Disney Vault, and the fact that like Disney used to say, hey, you like Peter Pan? Well, here you go. We're selling it right now for a limited time, and then it's going back in the vault, and we won't be selling this as a movie anymore. If you want more of it, if you want it to, you know, again, we'll re-release it in X amount of years. And they had a cycle of their best movies and their shows and things that people loved, you know, and it was in making their own supply and demand. When you make a streaming service, it's all supply. It's just all there. And so you watch, there's only so many times you can watch Peter Pan. There's only so many times you can watch Aladdin and all that stuff. And you go, why am I paying for this every month? Unless you keep it at a astronomically low price and just say, hey, it's just a nice extra bit of income. It's never what the plan was. The plan was to generate a ton more income for their company through a streaming service, and there's no justification for the price with the content that's on there. It was a terrible idea, a terrible call. Scarcity to keep the hype. They lost that. Absolutely. They lost it, and it embarrassed them very quickly. So yeah, it's awful, man. It's super fucking embarrassing. So Vancouver film isn't doing well right now, says Rough Night, because there's a trade tariff on all equipment shipments for the USA. They can't survive with that in place. All the big supply distributors are here. Interesting. This is the animation. What are you, crazy, right? I haven't even seen Moana 2 at all. Like, I haven't seen Moana 2. I have no interest. My kids weren't even interested in seeing it, and they loved the first Moana movie. So I don't know, man. It's weird. Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing, man. I wish Disney Plus actually had everything. Can't watch Buzz Lightyear animated series anywhere because they wanted to show their failure of a remake. Yeah, that's the other thing. There should be no excuse for you to not have all of your Disney projects on there all at one time. You know, you shouldn't be cycling them out unless that's your manufactured scarcity is, hey, this will only be on here for a month and we're cycling through our content. You say, hey, this is Disney Princess month and we're putting this content on here, then it'll be gone, and you know, or whatever. But even that to me seems really stupid. Just having a digital library of Disney stuff that you pay for like $5 a month would have been the smarter call. And then in the future say, hey, maybe we'll move into having shows on here occasionally or something. But it was quantity over quality, and it was very apparent that was the case. So buffering, I shouldn't be buffering. Oh boy. Yeah, I haven't dropped many frames. So Moana 1, yeah, I love Moana 1. So yeah, it's a mess. Fuck Disney. And that gets me to my next actual topic. This is really quick, but we actually have, if you haven't seen, hey Frank, have a good night, buddy. I appreciate you, man. If you haven't seen this yet, if you haven't heard about it, there is now we have an official like high quality look at a certain character from a certain movie that Disney just put out. And I'm talking about the leader from Captain America, Brave New World. I don't know if you've seen it or not yet, guys, but yeah. I could only find like shitty screen grabs and stuff. We're not going to stay on this topic very long, but we do got to look at this together. Buy physical media while you can, absolutely. There we go. That's the leader. That's the official full-on look at the leader.
What? What the fuck?
Yeah. This was the redesign. I talked about this a little bit on the Epicverse stream. Remember, this was not the original design for this character. They redesigned him. So somebody looked at the original design and said, hey, you know what we need to do? We need to make him look like this instead of looking like the big-headed character that he was before. I don't know why they gave him like a weird-ass lazy eye. And I get the green eyes.
What's that? What's that, brother?
I get the green eyes because of the gamma radiation and stuff, but like this makes zero sense, dude. It looks so terrible. Like, yeah, I can't believe that's somebody saw that, and thought, you know what, that's actually a better design. And especially because I'm pretty sure that this is not practical effects. I think a lot of this is digital. So, that means that they had, Tim Blake Nelson sitting here with like probably motion capture shit on his head. Like he has fucking growth, like, bro, he has Ebola. It looks like something, bro. Look at this. He has these gross little hairs on his head and stuff. Like, who thought this was a good idea, man? He looks like he has the next strain of Diamicus. You have to do me like that, man. Yeah, it's wild. He has jades. He looks too healthy for having all that going on. Like, it doesn't look like it bothers the guy at all, right? And it would almost, if you want to go this route with it and make it look like this, it would make more sense that the leader is like, maybe he is hyper intelligent and got really smart, but the problem is like the gamma radiation is poisoning him or he's dying, and that's caused him to be really desperate, and he's just trying to outrun it, and he's trying to get his revenge while he can. That would make a lot of sense to me, but no, they don't go in that direction at all with it. It's like, yeah, I don't know, man. It's a weird thing to it's a weird design choice. I don't understand why they did it. So, looks like a fucked up Brainiac, right? Yeah. So yeah, man, that's the leader. It's awful. It's wild. Next thing up, we now actually have like an official slate of projects coming from Disney. I don't know how many people heard about this, but there was actually a leak. I cannot show them on stream because it's very possible that my stream will get taken down. But there was actually a lady who apparently was a concept design artist for Disney who accidentally let a bunch of concept art for upcoming projects for Marvel leak. And a lot of like Marvel, apparently she deleted her, I think she deleted her LinkedIn, and she deleted a bunch of other stuff. And then Disney deleted or DMCA'd the original leaker and put it down and said that they didn't want that out. And some of those actually coincide with some of the projects that are here. So this is the current 2026 projects. We've already got for Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. So I don't know if this is like season 2. It looks like X-Men 97 is going to get season 2 in 2026. What's weird to me about this is we know that Bo DeMeo isn't involved, and I'm wondering, and what you guys' thoughts are for people that have seen X-Men 97 season 1. Season 1's pretty freaking good. It's pretty freaking good, and I'm wondering and curious if this season 2 is gonna maybe a major drop off because we don't have Bo DeMeo. She was definitely being fired and did it to mess with them. Oh, interesting. Well, one of the things that we saw, and this is really interesting to me, is we know we're getting a Vision series. One of the concept art pieces was actually of Star-Lord and Vision, and this specifically this version of Vision, White Vision, white man Vision, a white man, actually sitting on a couch together, like eating snacks and like broing out together. And I thought that was kind of interesting. So this is the current slate. Spider-Man 4 is 2026. Doomsday. We got some leaked artwork of Doomsday. We saw a Doctor Doom. It looks like a very comic book accurate version of Doctor Doom sitting in a throne in Latveria. We're getting Daredevil season 2. We're getting another Punisher series. So it looks interesting. They're gauging audience feedback. I'd prefer the term cracker vision. That's wild, dude. So yeah, like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't think I can show those things. They're on 4chan and all over the different spots of the internet now. But yeah, we saw some concept art for the Fantastic Four, which I thought was really interesting. And then we had some looks at different superheroes. We had a look at the new T'Challa, who like looks like a younger, a younger version of T'Challa with like a more redesigned, looks like a more grounded costume. You know what? I wonder, you know what? I'm wondering, maybe I'll just show it on stream. Maybe I'll just show them on stream and see if I can, fuck it. I don't care if they take me down. Let me see if I can find them. Because it is really interesting, and I do think some of the stuff that leaked is interesting, especially because I really actually kind of liked the leak for Doctor Doom. Like, I think the concept art design for Doctor Doom looks great. There's also some other things that I think got confirmed for like that we talked about in things that we got confirmed that we talked about in the Epicverse stream is that Sue Storm is going to be pregnant in that film, and so we're going to be seeing some baby Franklin Richards, which is kind of a big implication because he's one of the most powerful characters like in Marvel. And then there's a rumor that we're also going to get a female Ultron, which I think is kind of weird, but whatever. So yeah, we're going to look at some of these. This is the first look at Tony as Doctor Doom, aka Tony Stark. This is the concept art for it. It looks, obviously this is going to be changed. I won't be surprised to see this look more Iron Man-esque. But this looks pretty comic book accurate, man. And the question is, are they trying to... Thin Dangling King Piccolo showed up. Seasonless Vision, that's wild. But yeah, like, I don't know. This artwork looks very comic book. It looks very Doctor Doom. It looks pretty sick. We'll see if it actually looks like this or not. I do wonder what they're... You knowing Marvel, there's a hook of some kind. Like, hey, you didn't expect this to be the case, did you? We're also seeing this, and I think the implication here is World War Hulk. So we might see World War Hulk actually appear. This looks like a Hulk planet or an alien planet of some kind, and this looks like She-Hulk. So, and this looks like his son. So I don't know. I can't tell, and I'm curious what you guys' thoughts are. Like, I can't tell if this is time travel and this is like they go back in time. This is an alien planet of some kind and they're adapting World War Hulk. We have these giant fucking walls here in the background that look like Attack on Titans bullshit. But the buildings stuff look very medieval. So I don't know what this is supposed to be. Joseph, what's up, Vatlaw? If you go back to rewatch Raw, skip everything but the opener and main event. Really? Was it that bad? It's the real Shrek 5. Oh my god, dude. Secret War going into Battle World. Yeah. Arsenal and Valor are legit. The Children of Huron is a sad story. I mean, my thing is this, I just don't know if they're actually gonna be able to pull this off. I think they're gonna try, but yeah, here's some leaked concept art for Fantastic Four. There's Franklin Richards, so I mean these characters look somewhat like their counterparts, other than, because doesn't Pedro Pascal have like a fucking mustache or some shit? He probably looks awful when he's like shaved, but like, that same concept. But that my guess is that Baby is going to be integral to the plot. I don't know how they don't end up just getting another Baby Jack concept. But even here in this artwork, these are this is some concept art for Sue Storm, these costumes and what they want to do with it. And she's holding a baby in all of them. And we talked to Phil over from Project Eggroll, and he said that there's rumors that she's not going to be a big part of the film, that Invisible Woman will only have or at least when it comes to superhero stuff, that we're only going to have like brief looks at her. She's not going to be really involved in the combat at all. So I hear some people on the staff at Disney are good at pulling people off. That's crazy. James M. Davis says, Epic Mike playing 5 Hearts Under One Roof win. I don't know. I don't think I should play that game. I think you should stay away from that. We also get this, which is interesting. Now this one is actually pretty interesting because like some of these characters we haven't seen in a while. But this is so we have no Doctor Strange in sight, but we have what the fuck is his name now? Fucking knockoff Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme. That's like the worst fucking Sorcerer Supreme ever. We have Star-Lord, Kate Bishop. We have oh my god, mini girl Ant-Man. I don't remember her fucking name either. And then we have the twins, Wanda's twins here, because apparently they're like real and alive now. And then Kamala Khan. I don't know where this takes place, but this is really weird. Wong, thank you. I almost called him Chang, and that would have sounded really fucking racist. And then, of course, I said to you guys what I was thinking his name was, and so I basically just made myself sound super racist. Stinger? Is that... No. Is her name really Stinger? I don't care about any of these characters. Yeah. Neither do I. And neither does the audience. That's what's really weird. It's weird that they gave Wong an upgrade, right? He's like the worst fucking Sorcerer Supreme ever. He was going to sell the whole farm out to everyone. Also, we get our first brief look at a female Silver Surfer, which I thought was interesting. That's the Wong Chang. So this is our first look at like the concept art for female Silver Surfer, which looks fucking terrible. She's probably going to show up and announce the coming of Galactus, or that, you know, being the Herald of Galactus or some shit. And then I don't know how they don't just recycle the same storyline or a similar-ish storyline to what they did with the Silver Surfer. And then we have, last but not least, Sexy Ultron. This is Sexy Ultron. Apparently, the rumor is that this will have, which I don't know why she would, but she's going to have Friday's voice, I think. And be kind of a similar version of, and Ultron basically is making himself like a girlfriend or whatever is the rumor. And that this will have Friday's voice from, you know, the Iron Man suit, but I don't know. She's also kind of, what's up, Josiah Rises? Hail chat, what's up with the chirping noise? Fucking hell, bro. I hate you guys so much. Can't be Ultron. No, it's not Ultron. It's Ultron's like girlfriend that he makes. Jocasta. Yeah, thank you. You guys noticing something? I'm just noticing some facial features, but we'll see. I'm not gonna say anything about that. So yeah, man, that's the leaks right now that we have for Disney. We'll see if Disney yells at me about posting that in the first place, but yeah, I do not have high hopes for this fucking thing at all. I really don't. I don't know where they're going with it or what their plan is. So, Jocasta, thank you guys. You guys know. So yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I didn't know I could have less interest in a Marvel project, but I think you just did that, Mike. Thank you. What's up, J. Jonas Campbell? She looks muscular. It's Jocasta. She looks muscular and she looks ethnic. That's all I'm going to say. She looks like a ethnic robot, and that's really, really fucking weird to me. Oh shit, did I just get a Streamlabs donation? I don't have my sound alerts on because they're all still scary sound alerts, and I don't want to get scared on stream. I don't like being scared on stream. So fly to Chinatown. Naruto the 7th, thank you over on Streamlabs for 3. Says don't read. All right, okay. I'm not gonna read it out loud. You do not have to do that at all. What you asked. But yeah. I'll see what I can do here. Will female Ultron tie me up and beat me? Apollo Monopoly, is that something you want to have happen to you? I don't know, bro. Not hyped. To be honest, my apathy for the MCU continually increases. Yeah, man. It's like the more we hear about it, the less interesting everything is. And I don't understand. Like, I know what they're trying to do is gain some goodwill back from the audiences and be like, oh, look at all the cool stuff we're doing. Isn't that awesome? But I don't know. I don't have high hopes for it. I think ultimately we're going to be all disappointed. I think they're going to try to rush things. I think they're going to try to push it too hard. And I think they're going to embarrass themselves. I really do, because I don't, the issue here is like, you're like, oh shit. We're bringing, it's like too little too late. It's like you waited until now to bring things like characters back. You waited until now to do things better. She's black and trans now, says Rough Night. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm not going to tell you I'm wrong. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong at all. Hold on real quick. I gotta do something real quick here. Trying to go through. I gotta find a person in chat here. Josiah Rises for 20 says money for the cake donation jar. There's no cakes. There's no cakes. I'm not doing cakes ever again. There's no chirping noise. Not eating cakes again. Well, okay. I'm not, you know what? No, I'm not gonna doing cakes anymore. I'm not even gonna say there's like a money number attached to it or anything, because Josiah's here and he'll fucking try to pay for it, and I don't want him to do that. I don't want him to do any of that. I reject it wholeheartedly. So thank you for the 20, Josiah. I appreciate you, bro. What's up, Sonic Theory? How you doing? Dude, I'm always surprised when you guys come and hang out and stuff like that. By the way, Naruto the 7th, are you still in chat? If you're still in chat, say hi. But yeah, anyways. And that's why we need donations. We ain't got no cake. You already gave a price. Phantom, for here's the thing, I don't want to say what the price is, because I don't. I bought Mike Dolly Parton cake today. It takes a pound of butter, so moist. What? Cheesecake stream win? Never. I'm not doing any more. I'm not doing another cake stream. J. Jonas Campbell for 10 says, I don't like cake. What are we doing? People are trying to get me to eat cake, but I'm not eating any more cakes on stream, guys. I'm not doing that anymore. I don't know what this Dolly Parton cake is. I don't have that. I don't have a cake. It just says what? Now till the 7th. Okay. There you go, buddy. All right. I got you, fam. Anyways, all right. Butter me up. I'd do it. Meek probably. That's crazy. Oh shit. Metal Slave for 20 says money for the Sugarfoot shot after Josiah's cake. I don't have diabetes. I don't have diabetes.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Emotional damage.
Snoxery says, why has your stream been reduced to cake talk? I did a cake stream a while back, for people that don't know, and I ate it. I tried to eat an entire double layer 8-inch like birthday cake on stream. It made me very sick. It was way too much work. And I hated it, and I'll never do it again. Well, I said I would never do it again. What I actually said was I would do it for $5,000, but I don't want. The thing is, okay, listen, I'm gonna make this stipulation because fuck him. Josiah is not allowed to donate towards the cake stream. He's not allowed. If I say 5K, it has to come from everyone else on stream. It cannot come from Josiah at all. All right. It made you drunk. Yeah, dude, when I went back and watched that stream, I was showing it to somebody, listening to myself slur my words and shit was completely involuntary, and I was getting legitimately concerned. Blame Josiah. I blame Josiah, and oh my gosh, who's the other one that donated? I can't remember off the top of my head. 5,000. You're not allowed to donate towards any of this, Josiah. You are not allowed at all. What if he donates through other people? He's not allowed to do that either. I'm trying to remember who the other person was that got involved with the stream. No, Rough Knight, you're not allowed to. No, Rough Knight, Mrs. Rough Knight, Josiah, you are not allowed to participate in this at all. You're not allowed. I think maybe it was War Wizard. Yes. Anyways, we're getting off this fucking subject. We just got a teaser, and I'm really curious about this thought as well. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna be wrapping it up shortly because it's getting late. They've dropped a teaser for Alien Earth. Yeah, Alien Earth. It's gonna be on Hulu. I think it's gonna be a TV show. I'm really curious about this show. Was it Legendary Scrub? Thank you. It was Legendary Scrub. Thank you. Josiah send us money to send to you. Mrs. Rough Night, and Josiah Rises are not allowed to participate in this. The Milkman says, Mike, I can't stop watching Scooby-Doo. I think I have a problem. I'm concerned. Trucker Rob for 5 says, playing Pathfinder tonight, and there was a monster called Black Maga. Anyway, the result is in your DMs. Oh, dear. Metal says, boo, Meek, eat the cake. I'm not doing another cake stream for anything. Oh, my. That's amazing. Holy shit, Trucker Rob. That's fucking hilarious. Did they kill it? Did they actually manage to kill it? Is the cake stream around? Can someone send it to me, please? It should be. Trust, if I had 5K, I'd not be making you eat cake with it. I mean, that's fair too, but I'm just saying that Josiah's also not allowed to send it to you guys to send to me either. That's also not allowed. Where is the cake stream? Did I private the cake stream? No. It should be in my live streams. If you go to my content, it should be in my live streams. Where is the cake stream? Griftcast cake. Yeah, it's called Griftcast, the cake stream. It's right there. It should be public for everybody to look at. So you guys can definitely go check it out. It's available. I'm trying to change this up. It's not going to stop Josiah Rough Night. It is. It retreated as per the rules. I had it saying Trump quotes. That's fucking hilarious. The cake stream is like watching a car crash. It's glorious. It was rough. It was a rough time. All right, we're going to watch a trailer for, it's very short. It's only 7 seconds long. Alien Earth.
When the monsters come, all you can do is scream.
So I don't know much about what the point is. I think this is like xenomorphs come to Earth and like a team of people have to like deal with it. But the xenomorph looks fucking rad. Once again, this looks like practical effects. I have a couple screenshots actually of the like the actual like shots of this, and it looks really fucking cool. And it's done by Noah Hawley, who did the Fargo TV show apparently. So these are like sleeping pods. There's like a strike squad. It looks like they're hunting aliens. I almost peed myself laughing a couple times, dude. I'm still cutting up your B-Day stream. Oh my god, dude. I'm hyped. Dude, I'm looking forward to it. We got Timothy Olyphant. Huge fucking fan of Timothy Olyphant. That looks rad. But yeah, dude, that xenomorph actually looks pretty fucking legit. What? And when is this? I think it's soon. Let me see here. Let me check it out. Hold on. Let me back out here. It drops this summer on Hulu. It's set 2 years before the first Alien film. Follows a group who make a fateful discovery when exploring a crashed space vessel. Interesting. So that could be kind of fun. Is this real? No, that's not real. I was gonna say that. I thought that was real, but yeah, dude, it looks pretty legit. I'm excited. I think the Alien projects have been getting better and better over time, and yeah, I don't know. I love that. I think it's pretty rad. I'm pretty excited. So, I'm still cutting that, dude. The B-Day stream was awful, dude. I almost peed myself laughing a couple times. I'm glad you had a good time. The cake stream was amazing because Mike starts off all confident and he quickly loses all hope. It was the frosting, man. That frosting fucked with me. Miss Roughnight says, I'm too concerned for our well-being, our friend's well-being. Spend 5K torturing him with cake. I'd spend 5K on shenanigans, but not at Meek's health expense. That's crazy. Xenocross with random wild animals for creature of the week if I had to guess, like Xeno Cheetah. See, that shit would be rad though. Dude, I would watch the shit out of like a xenomorph, like slowly, like, yeah, like splicing with different animals, like in a contained area of like the earth, and like they send like a strike squad to like hunt this shit down. That could be legit. Titmouse Xenos, that's no, Howler Monkey Xeno. Why are you picking like the worst creatures to have a xenomorph out of? They use a lot of practical effects for the show. That's awesome, dude. I liked when there are mixes where it's like a predator alien. Yeah, dude, I do too. I think that could be really cool. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this a lot. It could be terrible, but I'm hoping it's going to be good. I'm cautiously optimistic. I'll say that. After watching Alien Romulus, which I really, really, really enjoyed, I am a little bit more confident in some of those projects and where they might go and what might happen with them. So, yeah. Xeno Squirrel would be low-key terrifying. That would be scary as shit. So, Spider Dick Xeno. Xenomorphs are attracted to the chirps. He wants her nuts, chat. That would be kind of funny, actually. Yeah, it's just like aggressively hunting like different nuts. Imagine Chimera Antark, but with aliens. That would be sick, dude. Yes. A fucking Chimera Antark with but more alien based would be pretty fucking rad, actually. So, Black Maga, we're gonna build a wall, and the elves are gonna pay for it. That's actually really funny. Slodo Xeno. I don't want that though. That doesn't sound like a good time. That actually sounds like a bad time. Considerably bad time. All right, the last topic we're going to talk about is going to be brief, somewhat brief, but I do think it's important to talk about. I don't know how many of you watch wrestling. Some of you don't. Some of you have nothing to do with it. Some of you used to watch wrestling and don't watch it anymore. We had a huge fucking happening, okay, in WWE. We had an Elimination Chamber last Sunday. Big deal. Elimination Chamber is awesome. John Cena, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Damian Priest, Logan Paul, and then who's the last one? Drew McIntyre. Elimination Chamber. They go, they fight. It's awesome. John Cena gets a win. He wins off of Seth Rollins attacking CM Punk. And we're like, holy shit, that's awesome. Look at that. You know, John Cena won the Elimination Chamber. He's going to WrestleMania. Big deal. Okay. What's up the John Cena memes? I don't watch wrestling, so I'm not in the know. We're going to talk about that. That's what we're getting to. So after the match, I'm going to pull this up. I can't play the music because I will get copyright struck immediately and maybe even get the stream taken down. We're going to skip through this. John Cena's out here shirtless. He won the Elimination Chamber. He's excited. He's happy. Cody Rhodes comes out. He's the current WWE champion. He's the guy. He's carrying the company on his back. He comes out and he says, hey, look at that, John Cena. You did it. You won. That's awesome, man. You congratulate each other. They're friends. In the background this whole time, we've had a storyline going where The Rock has been trying to very aggressively and very sexually charged, been cutting these very sexually charged promos on Cody where he's like, Cody Rhodes, I don't want just you. I don't want you to be our champion. I want you to be my champion. I want your soul, Cody. And that's really weird. It's kind of gross, actually. It was concerning, actually, a little bit. I'm like, yo. But yeah, him and Cody are like, hey, man, yeah, we did it. That's awesome. Good job. Rock's music hits. We're like, oh, shit, The Rock comes out. He comes out with fucking Travis Scott. I don't know why the fuck Travis Scott's here. And, of course, there's going to be a fucking commercial when I'm not playing the fucking video. Anyways. So Travis Scott's fucking out here. I don't know why, carrying this, like, fake-ass belt. I don't know why he's carrying this shit. Anyways, we know The Rock is, like, trying to get Cody Rhodes, blah, blah, blah. Rock says, all right, Cody. All right, bitch. We want you to give me your soul. I want your fucking soul. And Cody Rhodes says this. I could play this clip real quick here. Cody Rhodes responds to The Rock asking for his soul with this. So Cody being the face. Yeah, I'm not turning, Rock. But this is we get to finally see the payoff, the benefit of WWE finally streaming. You get an F word on your WWE because they're on Netflix. And I'm going to be honest, you could see how fucking happy Cody Rhodes was to say that. Not at like The Rock, but sexually charged. Yes, it was very sexually charged. It was really weird. James M. Davis had a good night, bro. Them adding celebrities was dumb. Yeah, Travis Scott in the background is really fucking dumb. This is cool or no? It is cool. Stop. Listen, Rough Night, if you don't have anything nice to say, just go to sleep. But yeah, they actually let him drop the fucking F-bomb. So we get this, and then the Rock is like, hey, wow, that's pretty rude. And then John Cena's laughing. He's laughing at the Rock. He's like, haha. And then he's like, all right, Cody, we're good. John Cena goes to leave. He's like, yo, this is fucking rad. Out of Cody Rhodes. I know you, besides Travis shit, this segment was awesome. The thing is, like, for people that don't know, John Cena back in the 2000, like the late 2000s, was one of the most dominant wrestlers of all time. Not in a good way. He was heavily pushed. He never lost. He had the nickname Super Cena. He basically just ran the fucking table, buried a ton of talent. A lot of wrestlers that could have had shots or could have been bigger were buried in favor of keeping John Cena at the very top. He basically carried the company for years, and it was fucking terrible, and everybody hated it. And we have been wanting for years for John Cena to become a bad guy. And at one point in like 2012, The Rock and Cena were feuding, and John Cena was going to become a bad guy and go full heel. And they decided not to do it because they were too scared of losing their cash cow. You know, John Cena, for people that don't know, has the he is the number one contributor to Make-A-Wish when it comes to like fulfilling wishes. He has been the number one guy. Like, I think he's fulfilled more wishes. He's fulfilled more Make-A-Wishes than anyone else. Let me see how many he's done. He holds the Guinness World Record for granting the most Make-A-Wish wishes. 750 wishes granted to children. He's the only celebrity to grant more than 200 wishes since the foundation was established in 1980. And so yeah, like, he has been a huge part of that. He was a big part of the anti-bullying campaign. He's been at the very top when it comes to kids watching wrestling. Love John Cena. He was their guy. He was basically like a living superhero. And they didn't want him to go bad, because if he became a bad guy, that means that, you know, they'd lose, like, a lot of kids would be upset, and a lot of people would be like, oh, I don't want to watch wrestling anymore. At least that's what they thought. Well, we finally got John Cena to become a heel. And for people that don't know what that means, a heel turn means that a guy goes from being a good guy to a bad guy. John Cena decided to become a bad guy and turn on Cody Rhodes, and is now working for The Rock, who is like representative of the corporate brand, because The Rock is on the board of directors for WWE now. So essentially, John Cena sold out and became like a corporate, like, shill guy. It was weird. He was always holding pillows over their head. That's crazy, bro. And so for people that like watch wrestling, this was like a huge fucking deal, because the company hasn't done it. And this is John Cena's retirement tour. Like, this is the last year he's probably going to wrestle. And we legitimately thought he was on his way out. And so for them to like have him do a heel turn at the very end was really, really, really fucking surprising. But also really fucking exciting, bro. So heel turn sounds so mean, girl terms. Like, he turned heel, what a jerk. Well, I respect it, because I'm very excited about it. But yeah, so also over on Streamlabs, thank you, Naruto the 7th, for the $10 super donation. I appreciate you, buddy. You're very welcome. I got you back. So must be pretty rough on Cena to have to deal with that kind of horrible situation that many times. John Cena's good at shilling, especially for the CCP. That is true. But here's the thing. Now I feel like he can actually embrace it and just be a fucking corporate shill. And he doesn't have to ignore it now. Some of the best promos and things that we've seen are from guys that have been resentful or gotten called names for years and can finally embrace it and be like, hey, yeah, I am a fucking shill. You can call me whatever names you want, but I'm fucking owning it. This is my life now, and this is what I'm doing. And it's got me very excited. So I'm looking forward to more WWE. I'm definitely going to be checking out more Raw tonight and seeing everything. Have a good night, sissy. I appreciate you. Yeah, Cena. Seeing a nice paycheck to buy more heels. I'm contributing. I fucking hate you. I still know more about wrestling than Beardo. That is true. Like Max K says, maybe he got sick of the dying kids. He's like, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep watching. That's crazy. CM Punk had a Raw on rant tonight. That was pretty good. Yeah, I saw the rant and I did love that. I got to see, I don't know if I can play this. I probably should. We're almost done with the stream. So I'm just going to play what CM Punk said here. And that'll be kind of like where we send off. CM Punk's another wrestler who has never gotten the main event at WrestleMania. He's extremely popular. He's extremely well known. What's up, Nagardnall? And he's been pissed for a long time that he's been overlooked in favor of people like John Cena and stuff. He is not a corporate dude. And he dropped this banger today on Raw, and I'm kind of excited to watch the rest of the stream to see what happens. But this was one of his promos, or this is a clip of his promo. There's no chirp. All right. I'll pause it because I don't know how this all works. This is on Twitter. It shouldn't be copyright claimed, but it probably will be. I don't care though. I kind of respect this promo. Why did they choose the names heel turn and babyface? So a lot of wrestling terms were actually used were like carny terms, like carnival terms that just because that's where a lot of professional wrestling started, was like these exhibition matches where people could like wrestle the strongest man in the world or whatever and stuff. And then people would come in and like wrestle these guys. And eventually that evolved into what we know now, which is the less actual, like less competitive wrestling and like the more the scripted version of it, where it's an entertaining and it's like more of like a story line being played out. So a lot of those terms are like carny terms, so that people didn't know exactly what was happening in the background, didn't know all the things that was happening. So how many wrestling fans have daddies at home? I don't know. Might be his best rant this year. Oh yeah, it definitely is. So all right, we're gonna finish this up. It's YouTube, of course it will. Yeah, they're gonna show. I know that he probably keeps going. But yeah, basically that's him, like what's called like, so in the wrestling business it's called like kayfabe, to like, you know, try to maintain the illusion that all of this is real and happening. One of the things that CM Punk is really well known for is his promos often get into the more like the real side of things, like actually addressing things. Years ago he had what's called like the pipe bomb promo, where he basically talked about all the things he was actually pissed off about when it came to wrestling and came to the business, and called a lot of people out in the business that he didn't agree with and didn't particularly like. And that was kind of a big deal because at that time nobody was really doing any of that, and nobody was like brave enough to do any of that. So them letting him off basically a heel turn is like a villain arc. He's like now on his villain arc. So makes sense. That this started with carnies. Just say fake. It's okay. You like your stories. It's not fake. It's scripted. The wrestling itself, the choreography, all of that shit is real. And that's why saying it's fake is an unfair term. But it's a soap opera for men. I mean, yeah, but so are movies. So Trucker Rob for 5 says, will you be voting for Black MAGA in the next election? I typically won't vote for dragons because I don't trust them. Although I guess I could, depends on the dragon type. If it was depending on the dragon type and what their motivation is, I could probably get behind that, you know? Where's Joe Hendry? Joe Hendry works for another company. He's at TNA right now, I believe. And but they also are now owned by the WWE, so he probably will show up at some point. Yeah, it's real Meek, real fake. It is scripted. I can't say it's fake. As somebody who wanted to be a professional wrestler and worked at learning like a lot of the stuff behind the scenes and stuff like that, I will never say that it's fake. I think fake implies that there isn't actual hard work, or that there isn't like a real risk involved. A lot of people don't realize like how difficult professional wrestling is, how fucking painful it is, and how actually like legitimately dangerous it is at any given time. So scripted, I mean, because that's the thing, you don't walk around and call movies fake. You don't go like, well, the movie's fake. It's like, okay, we know that it's entertainment and that's what it's designed for. And behind all of it, it's entertainment. And that's what the goal is. So you don't go around going like, well, this movie's fake, everybody. Did you know that? It's like, some people believe in the storylines. Some people watch movies and are really invested in their movies, but you don't like yell at them and tell them how fake it is and how not real it is. It just happens that this is like a live event, and it is sports entertainment because it requires significant athleticism, and it actually requires skill, and it does require ability to be good at it. You can't be well, for the most part, you can't be a bad wrestler and get ahead in the business. So you have to be careful with all of it. So, and they're playing to a live audience. Yeah. So, just ask Owen Hart how fake it is. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Brimstone says, I believe in Joe Hendry. I do too. I wish Cam-Man was still here.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
That's some massive cope. That's definitely not cope. I mean, if you want to get into it, like, that's the thing. It's not cope. It's just reality. I think it is a slap in the face for people to say that it's fake. It would be like saying, well, the NFL is scripted, because we know that a lot of times there are definitely storylines in the NFL, but to say that the games are fake, they're not fake. They're actually playing. They're actually hitting each other. They're actually playing a sport and competing against each other. And that's the thing. Like, nobody walks around saying that sports are fake. So, yeah, like, I don't know. It's a difference of opinion, but I will just say this. I don't agree with anybody that says it's fake. I think that is I think that's an insult to the people in this business that work hard and actually do a really good job. I think it is more fair. If you want to say it's scripted, 100%. If you want to say that it is, you know, that they're not actually trying to hurt each other, all of that stuff, you can say a lot of that kind of stuff. You can say it's choreographed, things like that. But to say it's fake, I think it is an insult to the people in the business that work really hard. So, yeah, sorry to break it to you, but Shakespeare was fake. Yeah, like that's what it is. It's like, oh, you know, the NFL isn't fake; it's rigged. But that means there's a scripted outcome. That means that there is a scripted outcome to everything. Like, and so being rigged doesn't mean that they aren't competing. They aren't actual athletes, you know? So anyways, guys, that is going to be it for me. Because we're at the 2-hour mark. I have to get up in the morning. I have a couple, appointments that I have to have, and I have a very busy day tomorrow, but tomorrow, since we did an AfroCast today, and I think, real quick, we'll get this. Metal Slave for 5. There's a production, scripts, rehearsal, staging, the props, the show business, not fake. I would agree. It's like going on stage and going, well, you're not really doing that. That's all fake. It's like, well, it's a stage. It's a stage play. So, Dan Vass dating women is fake. That's wild, dude. And thank you for the 5. Nagradolf, member for 3 months, says the stream is rigged. Yes. Because we did a AfroCast today, Tuesday night's main event. Typically we do a Tuesday night's cooldown. I think we're going to do Resident Evil tomorrow. And I know you guys are chomping at the bit for me to play more Resident Evil. So we'll plan on a Fright Mike Resident Evil stream tomorrow. It'll be part 4 of Resident Evil remake. I don't know if we're going to finish the game, but based on what I'm looking at and how much we've played, we might be getting close to the end. Let's see here. We're at 2.5, 4. So that's 6, another 2.5. So we're getting close. I think I think the campaign is like 8 to 10 hours. So we're getting pretty close. So tomorrow we'll be playing, Resident Evil 3 and trying to finish that out. Mortuary's Assistant, we'll talk about it tomorrow. If you guys want me to play more Mortuary's Assistant, we can talk about it tomorrow. Okay, maybe I'll make a poll, we'll have a conversation about it, because I really don't want to play that game ever again. So but yeah, Resident Evil 3 tomorrow, after Tuesday night's main event. Should be a good time, guys. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for giving me your time. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the channel memberships. Thank you for the recommitments. Also, thank you so much for the Streamlabs donations. I appreciate the hell out of you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Get some rest. Go check out somebody. I know there's a bunch of different people streaming. I know Jeremy's streaming right now. Go check out CobraCast. Let me see who else is streaming right now. Smash JT is streaming. Comics Division. Go check out Comics Division. Go tell them I sent you. Go say, hey, Comics Division sent me in here, or Mike, Epic Mike sent me in here to say hi to you guys. So go check out Comics Division. Show them some love. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you all later. All right. See ya.